Okay guys, in this video we're going to take a look at the canvas area. So the canvas area is this large area in the center here, and this dark black rectangle here as well. So this is the area where we preview the video we're making, and we can also do some editing and resizing actually on the canvas here as well. So first of all, the actual view of this canvas, this side menu here, we can expand and contract by just clicking on the same tab that you're on. Okay, so if you just click it twice, it will go big and small. Same with properties over here, you can expand and reduce that, which is going to give you a better view. And you can also grab down here on the timeline, and you can drag this up and bring it down as well, which is going to give you a bigger view right here on this timeline. So you can see I'm going in and out. I'm using 2 fingers on a trackpad here. You can use a mouse wheel as well if you're using a mouse. So you can control the size of this preview right here. You can do the same by this drop down menu up here. You can make it fit so it will go as big as it can, or you can use these percentages here and just change the kind of percent. But to be honest, it's dead easy to use 2 fingers and roll that wheel in and out. This dark black area here, this is and you'll see in a second when I drag some stuff down onto the timeline, but anything, you'll see stuff. In fact, let me just get some media here and just drag it down. So I've got my test media here, and let's just drag the cursor along. So I dropped it in, it automatically fitted within that black template. So if I make this smaller, if I rendered this video out here, let's just get rid of that. If I rendered this video out here, all what was in this dark black area here would be in the video, and then this bit of video in the middle would just be in the middle with the black, so you'd see it exactly as it is there. Now if I drag out here, you can see that it's shaded out on the outside. So if I rendered this out, or even if I took it down to here like this, if I rendered this out, all I would see, although I can see it in the edit, I can see this grayed out bit in the editor, but all I would see would be up to this light bit when I rendered it out. So basically anything within this dark black area is what's going to be in your final video. So that's kind of our view. So let's just remove this again from the timeline. So up here in this drop down here, we also have Detached Canvas. So let's just detach it and see. You can see this is now in a separate window. So our canvas is separate. This is perfect if you've got multiple screens and you want to get that onto a big screen. You can then expand it full tilt like that, and you can have this on your second screen so that you can preview things much easier and better. But there's just, and I've lost this before as well. So what I'm going to do is come up to View, Canvas, and attach the canvas back onto there like that. Okay, so it is losable. I'm not quite sure how I managed it, but it does happen. Further down these project settings here we can adjust the size as well. So the canvas size, they got pre-built in ones here like this, or you can go custom. So if you wanted to do a square video, say 1080 by 1080, you could set that. You could set the frame rate, and you can also set the background color. So let's just set it to white like that. But I'll show you a different way to do the backgrounds as well, because sometimes you might want a background color for a short amount of time but not for all the time, and to do that I use an annotation. So I'll show you that as well, just in case you ever want to use that. So I'm just going to flick back to 4K. I'm going to flick this back to black in the background, and I'm going to hit apply, and then I'm going to roll back out, so I'm back to where I was. So I'll show you this because it's relevant, but with these annotations, and I've got a video on using these annotations, we can drag an annotation in, and essentially we can make the background whatever color we want just by dragging that out. And then you know, you can have it for a set amount of time. So if you just want a white background just for, you know, just over 15 seconds, then it will go back to black. That, in my opinion, is a better and easier way of doing it. And if you want to change the color, just hit properties while you're selected on this, and then you can change the color to red or whatever color background you want. Okay, so I just talked about that because of changing the background here, right here. Okay, so you can overall change the background for the entire video, but personally I think it's better if you do it with an annotation. So let me just bring back some media back down onto the timeline. Now I just want to talk about these buttons up here. So right now it's on this little arrow here. So when I'm selected on some media on the timeline, if I select off of it and select onto it, you can see we get these round handles here. Okay, so we can grab these handles and we can resize this media when it's on this one here. When it's on this one here, this kind of, well, this is crop, so I guess this is the crop icon. You see these have changed from round to square. Now when I grab this, I'm actually cropping this video. So you can chop bits sort of off of your video, and then you maybe want multiple bits of video in, or you want to show one bit like that. So we can actually crop the video. So this one is just resize. This one is actually crop, chop, and get rid of bits. So that's actually chopping it off. Okay, let's see how much more we got. Let's put it back to how it was, and resize it so it fits in. Okay, now this little hand guy here, this actually moves the whole thing around. So sometimes you might be zoomed in like that and you want to move it around. Now be aware of that because it defaults to this here, and if you zoomed in and you're moving around like this and you're not quite, and you think you're moving the whole canvas, if I zoom out you can see it's actually moving the position of the media on the canvas. So just be aware when you use that, or when you're zoomed in, if you're moving stuff around, just be aware to have that on the hand, the grab thing, so you're actually grabbing it around and not moving the piece of media around. So I think that's it. Really most of the time, you know, if you're going to be doing stuff on here, you're going to be resizing or cropping or grabbing and moving around. So that's mostly what you'll be doing on there. You can detach the canvas and you can get a better view, or you can use a second monitor, and that's pretty much it for the canvas for now until we get right into the editing. Okay, thanks guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.
Thanks for watching the video. To watch the next one, click right here. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button right here.